Shark Fin Blues, The Drones. I first heard the Drones live when we were both part of the Kev Carmody tribute tour, Cannot Buy My Soul. I was singing in a trio with Paul Kelly and Glenn Richards from Augie March, doing a song called Droving Woman. It was an epic 21-verse story about the tragic death of a cattle drover, told by his wife as she stood solemnly at his burial. Kev Carmody, one of the greatest Australian lyricists there is. I would have covered one of his songs on this record too, but we had recorded a whole album of his songs already. The Drones did a version of River of Tears, another dark tragedy about the murder of an Aboriginal man in Marrickville, Sydney. I'd never heard anything like the way Gareth sang it. He sang and played like his very existence depended on it, writhing against his guitar, strangling its neck as though it was the instrument through which the demons would be exorcised from his body, spitting out every word into a bended microphone. I was totally convinced he'd written the lyrics himself and was reliving a trauma all over again. His guitar was so low it was almost past his knees. His arms were longer than my entire body. He was like some alien creature, and I was in awe watching the performance. The band were murderously good, driving that gothic engine into the apocalypse behind Gareth. Needless to say, after this tour I wanted to explore their music some more. When I came across Shark Fin Blues and read the lyrics in the CD booklet, it was simply too hard to understand him without it. I was dumbfounded and extremely humbled at just how good his words were. The tale is epic. There's the drunk and incapable captain of the sinking ship, the ominously circling sharks getting closer and closer as the water laps at the narrator's feet, the inevitable, devastating end to it all. I don't know if this song is a metaphor for depression, hopelessness, or just a fine piece of storytelling, but I loved singing it. It was a powerful experience trying to embody the heavy soul of the person on that deck, watching the horizon as the water rose around their ankles, the clenching of fists as the end approaches, and the sirens singing us all to our deaths. My gorgeous friends Kate Miller-Heidke, Jane Tyrrell and Madeline Page are the backup singers. I imagine them as the sirens, semi-immersed in dark ocean water, veiled in white, sadness in their kind, faint smiles, singing us into our end. And then a final resting place for the narrator's tortured mind in the quiet, cool abyss below. Sinking, sinking, as strings pay a little homage to Wallace Hartley and the sea is once again still.